Kerri Walsh Jennings here with Yahoo Sports, and I'm sitting with the legendary, the incredible Tony Parker, former NBA star, forever an Olympian. The first thing that I noticed is that you're genuinely so happy to have the Olympics here.
Oh, for sure.
Tell me about it.
I feel very honored, and I feel very blessed that we have an opportunity for a whole generation to see athletes perform at home in my country. I was part of the delegation in 2005. We tried to get the Olympics, and we lost to London in 2012.
Yeah.
And so that's why when we won, I was like, oh, that's going to be nice. And I still am part of it, not as an athlete, but as an ambassador. And so I feel very proud, especially if I look at my sport. We're doing so well in the NBA with all the guys that going to the NBA. And now we can have that platform, and hopefully inspire a whole generation. And I'm happy because I live in the U.S. and in the U.S. you love sports. Like sports is like everywhere, every day. And I hope one day France can be the same way.
Yeah, well, I love that. Your stewardship is amazing. So knowing that you played in 2 games, right, in London and in Rio, what were some of your favorite experiences from those?
So my favorite experience is entering the stadium. Like when you
Yes.
enter the stadium with all the athletes and you see all your favorite athletes. And when I was doing the Olympics, you had still like Michael Phelps and Bolt and like all those big names. And as an athlete, I love to talk to other athletes and share experiences and to enter the stadium and to be with everybody. That was my favorite part of the games.
I agree, absolutely. There's nothing better. And so France has yet to win a gold medal for French basketball, but in Tokyo you guys took home silver.
Yes.
So do you think this is your year? No pressure.
No pressure. I think we have a very talented team, but it's still going to be tough to beat the U.S. I think the U.S. this year, with LeBron and KD and Steph Curry, I think it's going to be very, very hard to beat them. So it'll be very nice to be in the finals. I'll be super happy if we make the finals, but then I think we have to be realistic. Even if the U.S. During the preparation, you think like, oh, maybe they're beatable this year. I'm like, man, when it's going to be game time, it's going to be very, very hard to beat them.
So you know how hard it is to bring a team of individual superstars together. What's the biggest challenge for USA? Is it the expectation for them to win, or is it just becoming a team when they're also individual on different teams?
It's a great question. And before, I will say bringing the team together, but I think they have so many guys who played before. Kevin Durant been playing for 15 years with the U.S. LeBron played a lot. So they know what to expect. And I think they respect European basketball now. They respect the other countries. So I don't think now they have anything who can like be hard for them to get the gold medal, because before you can say, oh, maybe they don't respect the game or they have the big head, and that's why they lost in 02 and 04. But now those guys, they're so respectful, and you can see they're all friends, and so I don't see nothing I think they're going to get the gold medal.
You think so? All right, you hit it
Yeah.
here first. Hopefully playing French in the finals, France in the
That'd
finals.
be great.
Yeah. So knowing that the French influence in the NBA is just growing, you have Victor,
Yes.
you have just these incredible athletes, and it's all your fault. What are your feelings that as the French influence grows within the NBA that affects the Olympic movement, actually?
To be honest with you, Kerri, I feel very proud and to inspire a whole generation. When I arrived, it was only 2 French guys, and I was the first French guy to be an NBA champion, to be All-Star, and so to have back-to-back #1 pick with Victor and now Zachary, who came in my academy. They both came from my academy, both played in my French team. We both won championships with my French team. To see now they play at the highest level at the Olympic stage, it's amazing. And I never thought in my wildest dream, and I always dream big, but that's like pretty special.
It's incredible. So you're developing the next generation of talent for the NBA.
Yeah, I'm animated about that now. I want to give back to the next generation. That's how my parents taught me, I was very blessed in my life, and now I want to give back.
I love it so much. Very inspiring. And so Victor is obviously playing for the Spurs, your old franchise. What guidance did you give him to, have sustained excellence as a Spur?
Victor is amazing. Like his head and his mental side is nothing I can tell him. He's like he's ready. You know, his family is amazing. His sister and his brother was at my academy too, and the way they raise those three kids is like their bond is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And he's not. Yeah, he's not bothered by the pressure or the expectation. He's a little bit like LeBron, you know. The only one I can compare with so much expectation before you arrive is LeBron James. I think he's the only one that you can really compare. And Victor, the way he played his rookie season with the Spurs, he was unbelievable. And so I hope it translates with a lot of championships for the Spurs, and I hope it will translate with a lot of medals for French basketball.
Well, he's incredible.
He
I mean,
is.
how he manages that body of his, you know.
That's something.
It's something. It's a
It's
big
got to be hard. That's
responsibility.
the only worry. Like if I had to say one thing, is can he sustain this, you know, through the years and staying healthy at that body at 7'4"? Can you play 15, 20 years and play the whole year with the Spurs and then every summer with the national team? Can you do that with that body? We never saw it. So that's the only question mark that you can think of. Like, can he sustain that? But the talent is unbelievable. His mental, he's ready, and he has a chance to be one of the best players in the history
He's
of our
incredible. Yeah, well, good job. You developed him. And a personal question. So I wore number 9 in college.
You
because
did?
I did because Michael.
Know that. I didn't
Number
know
9's pretty
that.
incredible because Michael Jordan wore it on the Dream Team, and I was like,
that's the exact reason.
that was
why
my question.
I
No.
promise. Yeah.
okay.
I swear. It's the only reason why I wore number 9 is because when I was a little kid, so you had the Olympics, like you said, 92 in Barcelona,
Yeah.
and they played a friendly game against the French national team in Monaco just before the Olympics. And I was at that game, and he was wearing number 9, and I was like, okay, I want to wear number 9.
It gives me the chills. It's so good. What did you wear in the Olympics?
Number 9.
You stayed?
Of course. I played my
Okay.
whole career then with number 9.
That's a good
And then I had my jersey retired with the Spurs. And 2 weeks ago, I had my jersey retired with the French national team. First time ever in France. So number 9 is good.
It's good. It's so good. I love it so much. You experienced Michael Jordan. He
Yes.
changed your life, and he made you have these big dreams. And I assume you are that for Victor and the current generation of French athletes. Tell me about that.
So it's funny that you asked that because, you know, Victor was with me in Asvel, my team, the French team that I own. And the whole time, you know, he was with us, and I had a great time, and we had great talks, and we won a championship. When the Spurs drafted him, number 1, he put a picture on his social media with my jersey. When he was 10 years old, he had a picture of my jersey. And I saw that picture, and I was like, wow, he never showed it to me when he was with me in Asvel. And he waited that
He was
moment when he got drafted to show that picture to the world, and I saw him with my jersey. I was like, oh, wow. So the way that Michael inspired me, I feel very proud that I inspired somebody like that.
It's so beautiful. So, what is the it factor that Victor has about him? He can't just be tall and good. What is the it factor?
His mental side. He's just unique. The way he thinks outside the box, and the way that he thinks is very unique because he wants to be so unique that's the way that he's thinking, you know, and it's very rare. Like I never met somebody like that.
Does he feel pressure? Does he ignore it? Is he just creating
No,
out there?
I think
or
he welcomes
curious?
it. I think he welcomes it. Yeah. People always ask me like question like this. You know, how do you handle pressure? And I'm like, everybody feels pressure. Everybody, and it's the way that you're going to handle it that is going to make the difference. You know, and so for me, I always welcome it. You know, it's there. And but I know that when it's gonna when the time is gonna come to perform, it's just gonna happen because you put the work in.
100%. By the end of my career, when things got tight, I would just start to smile and be like, "This is what I love."
Exactly. You welcome it, and you'll be fine, and then you live with the results.
Exactly. Okay, some local Parisian questions.
Okay.
Your favorite Paris attraction?
Famous Paris attraction. So
Your favorite.
It's going to sound kind of cliche, but I love the Eiffel Tower. Like
You do.
I always tell people, like, you know, sometimes you live in your own city and you don't do the main attraction. I go to the Eiffel Tower. I go have dinner at the Eiffel Tower, and I think people should do it because it's an amazing sight. I don't know, when I go over there, it's just I'm in peace, you know. It's so cool, and the restaurant up there is really, really nice. You have a great chef, so that'd be my advice.
I love it. I feel like I know why you're excellent because you see the wonder in everything.
Yes,
And you're
I'm always
appreciative.
positive. Yeah,
Yeah, I love it.
I
That's
think
a
that's
note for the
very
kids.
important to you know, like be respectful. And I come from nothing, and so I appreciate everything. And even now, I always tell my friends and my family, I never want to see somebody try to have the big head because oh we do this or we do that. Everything that I do, at the end of the day, I'm always like, wow, that was amazing. You imagine we did that.
I love
I'm
it.
always like that.
Thank you for sharing that. Okay, favorite Parisian experience that most people don't know about?
People don't know about, they should go under Paris. Les Hécatombes,
Okay.
yeah, they should go under,
Okay.
and they should walk through Paris, under Paris. It's an amazing experience. Or Le Louvre, I think that's something like you have to do for your, yeah, for your mind. You know, it's nice to see the art when you see the history of Paris, and you know that it's been here for so many years, the architecture and everything. I think you should go see Le Louvre.